Do you want the true Western hunt experience? Book your hunt of a lifetime today with Highland Outfitters, LLC. Located in Highland, Wyoming, 50 miles west of Casper. Their location in central Wyoming gives you access to some of the best hunting areas in the state. Highland specializes in archery hunts for elk and antelope. Their operations include Wyoming, Texas, and Africa. Highland Outfitters employs some of the finest guides in the business. All guides are licensed by the Wyoming Board of Professional Outfitters and Guides. No matter what the species you decide to hunt, you can count on your guide giving you 110% of being the true professional guide from start to finish. Book your hunt today at 307-797-3311 or 307-797-3312. Visit them on the web at HighlandOutfitters.com. With Highland Outfitters, you will get the true Western adventure.
Folks, welcome to another episode of On the Limb Podcast with Nature's Voice Game Calls, where deer camp becomes a reality for every listener. Join us as we talk God, family, country, and everything outdoors. Kick back, relax, and have a listen. Now, here's your host and co-host, Mike and Dan.
Well, God, I'm telling you, we've been dealing with some crazy stuff this evening. Audio problems, video issues. It's been probably 3 years since we've dealt with this many problems this long. What do you think, Dan?
Easily, and I don't think you are streaming.
Oh, and there's another problem. It shows me at the top recording.
It's not coming up on the Facebook.
Anyways, let's just go with it.
All right.
So, we have Donna Jesse on this evening with PC Outdoors. So, Dan, if you want to...
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for being so patient. You're such an angel. Any other person would have done cussed us out by now. Dan, you want to hit some promo codes?
I was just able to make the whole trip home.
Yeah, that's a good thing, because then we'd have had you in your car at the beginning and all that, so it wouldn't have been good.
Yeah. So we'll get into it a little bit. So you can visit troutroutes.com and use promo code NATURE26 and get a 3-month membership for free, guys. Trout Routes is one of our great app partners where you can find new waters, new places, and new access points. It's available on both Android and Apple stores, and it's also good for OnX Hunt. So if you're not big into the fishing, you can use it on OnX. Be sure to, well, that's not just OnX, though. That's any OnX product, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Like trails and everything.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yeah, be sure to head over to Spotify, Apple, Amazon Music, YouTube, wherever you get your podcast for all our past and present episodes. Don't forget to use podcast 10 at checkout with outdoor-pro-shop.com for 10% off your order at checkout.
All right.
And now we can get into it.
So, Donna, tell us a little bit about PC Outdoors and how it got started.
Oh, goodness. Well, we've been in the hunting and fishing industry, I guess, or retail sales since 2009 as PC Bait and Tackle. We started in Hinton. About 6 years ago, we decided to move our store to Beckley, and we've got a pretty nice sized store, and I've got it stocked, I think, fairly decent for in Crab Orchard, West Virginia. A lot of people don't know we're there. So we're like a little secret, but I keep advertising.
Nice. Yeah, that's all you can do. I mean, one way to get you out there, you just got to keep word of mouth is big time. You know, I mean, we've always said that.
Yeah. So one of the places that I remember visiting a long time ago, you said was in Hinton. So you no longer have that location?
We sold that to a friend of ours that worked for me, Ronnie Huffman, and they about 3 years ago. So there is still a store in Hinton. It's just not us. It's mostly fishing now.
Okay.
It's the little store. Yeah.
Well, now since the Magic Mart went out of business, I'd say they're probably getting a ton of business.
You know, it's a funny thing because we were sad to see Magic Mart go even as a store, because as a small business, especially in a town of Hinton, you depend on the people coming from out of town.
Yeah.
They were coming to their camps. Well, once Magic Mart closed, when they weren't stopping in town for those other items that we didn't sell. They were stopping in Beckley or in Princeton or Lewisburg at Walmart and such. And so it actually hurt the small businesses more than that money that was coming into Summers County is now being spent in other counties because they don't want to make multiple stops, and you may not have it. So Rose's is in town now, but they don't have all of the market or the type products that Magic Mart did have.
Okay.
But
I was just talking about Magic Mart the other day. Actually, Sunday on our fishing trip, I was talking. You could get some good deals at Magic Mart on some fishing stuff. Like I bought a $75 fly rod from Magic Mart for like $20. I'm pretty sure they mismarked it, but I wasn't gonna tell them.
Well, but I bought appliances there. We have a couple of vacation rentals on the Greenbrier, which I still live in Hinton, so it's about an hour drive for me to work now. But we bought appliances there when we were building our vacation rentals, and actually I still have a refrigerator that has lasted longer than anything I've ever bought at Lowe's.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
So, I mean, the town down here really does miss, once Magic Mart closed, it took something away from it.
Right. Yeah, it did. It's never really I went to that one a time or two, but the one I used to frequent was the one in Danville. So,
yeah,
I'm sure that really hurt them down there.
Yeah. I would say a lot of people thought, well, y'all will be packed, but in all honesty, people stopped before they came.
Sure.
So it kind of hurt.
Yeah, I could see that. So you just got done with Black Friday sales, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Mondays. You guys have some pretty good specials going on for that?
So I had, as a small business, we've learned over the years that we stopped opening on Black Friday. Unless you're in the mall, it's more important to me to take the day off and spend it with my family.
Sure.
Because you don't see the people in your small business like you would, like they are at the mall. I mean, I'm sacrificing my time to be there and nobody shows up. So we do Small Business Saturday, and I did have a really good sale going on. But again, there was still a lot of the guys were in the woods. They've already, unless they were buying corn, a lot of them weren't really looking for those sales because, let's be honest, their wives were at the mall and they're not ready to shop yet. So, so we actually see a lull once gun season starts. I mean, we still have people in the store every day, but, it's not like the 2 weeks prior to the opening of gun season is crazy. Actually, this whole hunting season, we've been really busy with archery repairs and of the bow shop. So we do have a full bow shop there that my husband and I both work on the bows, and we do arrow fletchings, which we've kind of passed that to our daughter now. Her eyes are a little better, but I mean, she does a really good job. So we do all those things in the store. So since August, it's looked like a bow graveyard multiple weekends in the store with people bringing them in. So
now, do you guys have a certain type of bow you guys sell there? Or?
We sell PSE, Bear, Expedition, and Darton in the compound bows. And I have Wicked Ridge and Killer Instinct and Barnett and Bear in the crossbows is what we do there right now. So
nice.
So how many people do you all have come in and shop on a daily basis when you all have big sales like that? Were we just talking about those?
I mean, like during the holidays, it's sporadic. Probably 30 to 50 people come in the store. We see probably the 2 weeks before that, you would probably average about 70.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, especially on a weekend. But yeah, you can feel a significant change once I always say, in our store, that is the lull time, is the opening of gun season until about the second week of December, when you can't order and get it in time for Christmas, and then they start coming back in the store. So, and then we transition to trout seasons.
So do you guys sell online too, or is it just primarily in the store?
So we don't have a website to do online sales. It's in the store pretty much only. We have a Facebook, which we post our sales and our deals. And sometimes I just go live in the store and give you a sneak peek of what's new coming in, because I feel like that's all I do is open boxes.
I've seen those little things that you post there on the page.
Yeah. So, I mean, today we were receiving in some, I don't know if you know, Rothko. They do a lot of military or like warm weather gear and stuff like that. I actually sold more of it today while I was opening it. Once it goes on the shelf, they don't see it, but while it's laying out and I'm trying to figure out where to put it, everybody's like, oh, I need long johns. I need gloves.
It. Yeah.
So those things. We have the new fishing stuff has already started coming in for the spring. I'm gearing up for trout season that comes up in January. So we've got a lot of those things already on the wall. All the new Rapala stuff just come in. I haven't got it out of the box yet, but I'm working on it. Give me a couple of days and it'll be done.
Do you all sell Potski baits?
We do. We do Potskis. Now, Potskis is actually with, Mike's Salmon Eggs now.
Yeah, they actually own Atlas Mike's.
Yeah.
They bought Atlas Mike's a couple of years ago, I think, because Atlas Mike's was the only one that actually made their own or had their own real salmon eggs in the factory, and that's one of the reasons why they took that over, just to expand, because Potski's is real too, and they were actually their supplier. So, I mean, it worked hand in hand for them to buy them out and do that. But so do you buy through Chris Schaefer? Does he come into your store and sell, or do you buy through a buying group?
So we typically order through a buying group, but we went direct a few years ago, but I also buy through distribution too. It just depends on how much I need to get.
Okay.
So,
what I was thinking is like before spring come, like before the trout season gets real big and turkey season starts, we could come up and have Chris Schaefer come up, and if he's in and they're doing they fish in West Virginia all the time. He basically runs Potski baits. And we could do a live podcast from there at the store and draw people in, knowing that he's the rep and he's there to do that.
And go fishing.
Yeah, and go fishing.
There you go.
But I mean, that's one of the things that we want to try to do, not only with the podcast, but we go around and do these live podcasts to try to promote the stores and get people in the stores. We do obviously we do them at Cabela's, but there's tons of people that obviously automatically go to Cabela's because of the name and stuff like that, and the brand. But,
and something else we have as far as fishing, like we do sell live bait. So I have live minnows.
Oh, okay.
I have, various worms. We get our worms direct from Canada.
Could have used some of them Sunday.
I've got them. Oh, well, I had crappie minnows, the little fatheads.
Nice.
Supposed to have had some today, but they didn't show up yet. So hopefully they'll show up tomorrow. But we try to keep those all through the winter. I still technically have some goldfish too for the catfish guys, but I mean it's a little cold. We'll be feeding those through the winter.
Yeah. No, that's what we were saying. We just went on that trout fishing trip down there in Rural Retreat at Cedar Springs, and we were like, oh my gosh, there's so many little minnows in here. And I was like, if we had minnows, we would be tearing these things up. As soon as you throw them in, they see it, because that's what they were wanting. They were wanting that action.
Yeah, they want that. So when they're like that, I like to use the little gulp minnows that we've got, those little 1.5 inch in smelt, or even to a 2 inch. If you don't have live ones, those are pretty good.
Nice.
So you talked a little bit about hunting season, and it slowed down while rifle season started. But other than that, it's been going pretty good for you guys.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, this is a norm. We expect it because it happens every year. You gear up, and then once gun season starts, you've probably got everything that you needed. We still have a lot of blaze orange. I hope people are wearing orange because we didn't sell much of that this year. But we've had a good hunting season, and I'm pleasantly surprised. But hunting seasons, you just never know.
Right.
Sometimes it's great, and sometimes you think it should have been, but
yeah,
it's one of those things. So,
well, this year we had a big thing there with EHD that kind of, I think, maybe affected the deer herd. So I don't know. I just haven't seen a lot of kills this year. I've seen a lot during bow season, but like when we was during rifle season here, we're coming by one of our local butchers there and meat shops, and you usually see that whole parking lot full of deer, like laying outside.
Yeah.
And they've got
back up to the road and everything.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't there. A lot of times they're turning them away by Wednesday, and there just wasn't anything.
I don't think they ever had to turn anyone away this week.
I don't think so.
Well, last week, which is crazy, but
yeah.
And my daughter, she just got into hunting, so that was exciting. It seems to me that I was excited when we went to the hunter education course in person because I was expecting to see maybe 10 youth. It seems like that there's a decline in new hunters coming in to the sport and the heritage of hunting, but there was like 27 kids in the class, and some of them were actually adults. So,
that's great.
That was pretty exciting to see that, and it's a good outlook on things.
Yep.
So, we're talking there about the importance of supporting small business. I mean, you're saying that you guys do everything you can to get the advertisement out. I'm sure you all have your regular customers that just come in and want to sit and talk and shoot the bull all the time, don't they?
Usually they come in and they look for my husband because they like to talk to him.
Yeah.
But that's okay, too. That's what he does that good.
Yeah. Well, it's good to have those, because sometimes you'll have Dan said, add me back in. He must have got kicked out.
He got booted.
I don't know how to add him back in from this screen. I'll have to go add him back in from the other screen. But anyways, it's good to have them older guys in there and talking and stuff like that because sometimes that can draw other people in.
Well, I have new people every day that didn't know we were there.
Yeah.
With the name PC Outdoors, I think, to me, it sounds outdoors. I've had multiple people this week that thought we were a computer store. I'm like,
oh my goodness.
No, we're not. I have nothing to do with computers. Trust me.
That is funny. Let me add him back in real quick.
Okay.
There you go. Now, before I got disconnected, I think he was talking about people in the shop. You got a bunch of like old timers that kind of hang around through the week and everything.
We have regulars. That's for sure. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm on here twice.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm not worried about it right now. But yeah, we were just talking about the old guys that come in.
Yeah.
And,
okay.
They sit there and they want to talk and really don't buy anything, but they kind of draw some customers in every now and then.
Oh, no doubt, for sure.
But I mean, it's all. Yeah. There are some people that come in just to hear those stories from those guys, and they'll end up buying something. But it's not the traffic that you want all the time because they're just buying one thing here and there, maybe one a week or something like that, or you have a new product or something that sparks their interest.
Yeah.
But it's always good to have them in there. So going on to a hunting season update, we're here in rifle season now in West Virginia. We're coming into the second week this week. And you guys, did you all see an influx in customers during that season, during the first week, or is it the second week that you see most of your hunters coming in?
It's usually the first week. Okay. Most of them are taking that week off because it's Thanksgiving anyway. And
right.
Yeah, they're coming in usually on that first week. Now I'll have people that couldn't take off and they'll be hunting all this week, but Lord, the weather is not very nice right now in my opinion.
No, it's not nice now, but man, a couple of days there during hunting season, it was nice.
Yeah, it was.
We had a couple rain days that held people off, and I don't like hunting in the rain myself, so I didn't go out those days.
He's a fair weather.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't, I've never been one to hunt in the rain. You pay all that money for that equipment and you just get out there and get it wet and get it dirty, and then you have to come in. And I'm not one to always take my stuff out of my truck. I'll leave it in there. So if I leave my gun in my truck and it's got a little bit of moisture on it, I got rust spots all over it. So
yeah,
I don't like doing it.
But big deer get killed in the rain, though.
Yeah, they do. And, it's windy days. They get killed on windy days, too. I don't like hunting in the wind.
Yeah, we had several days of wind first week.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't like to fish in the rain either, so.
Nah, you get them low pressures. It's not great fishing in the rain. Low pressure.
So we had in our talking points there, it said partnership, but that was an AI thing, so it didn't. That was a mess up on my part. But anyways, so you guys carry our products there now. You have been carrying the turkey calls since spring of this year was the first year, and we had a little hiccup there with deer season because, we had everything to send out, and we just got word in that they were switching those tubes back to black. I never liked the clear tubes anyways. They didn't look good with the calls. You've got a black barrel that's going down into a clear tube, and the presentation was just not there for a store. So I didn't want to send those out with those clear tubes, and we just got word. It was right after you guys had ordered, probably a week or so afterwards, that they were going back to black. And the whole switch started during COVID, and they stopped doing the colored ones because of the government mandate to where they had to go with these companies that manufactured things for medical purposes as well. They wasn't allowed to do any colorations or anything. It had to be like they use it in the hospitals. So all the clear ones that we were getting, They was like, well, that's all you're ever going to get. We requested black, and we kept requesting black. And the owner of the company, which just recently passed last year, and his son and daughter took over, maybe that's the reason why they have black now. But we were told they wasn't coming back. So, but they finally did, thank God, because they look a lot better on all of our calls.
They look good.
Yeah.
They look better on the poly blacks, and they also look better on the cherry and the walnut because it just goes better with it. And a lot of hunters didn't like the clear because it's white. I mean, they don't want that hanging around their neck, and they're trying to, conceal themselves. So
Right.
So now, how did you become a Nature's Voice game call carrier?
So we have a mutual friend, Dickie Pack, and he requested it, and usually I try to find whatever it is he's wanting. So
that's good. That's good.
Yeah, he and I went to school together. So
nice.
Yeah, he knows. He'll send me a picture. Can you get me this? And then he told me, he said, you need to put these in here. And we've carried some local calls and stuff, mostly in turkey. I'm kind of selective just because you get so many different ones that it becomes overwhelming, and you're just dividing the money out is all you're doing. You're not gaining anything. So, we only have, I think, 3 different local brands, and I really don't carry many of the big names. I think there's maybe 2 on the wall, and it's just a couple calls. So, I think we did pretty good with the turkey calls this past spring.
Good.
Haven't looked at the inventory to even look for right now, but I need to do that. And as far as the deer calls, really, we didn't sell any deer calls, even pre-season until the first week of gun season.
Okay.
That I really remember. It seems to me like they were real slow this year to start out.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's kind of a thing though. Once you get one, unless you lose it or you break it, you kind of have it for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of good though too that ours are the old traditional style grunters. It's not your new and improved. They look all funky. And
Are they improved though?
You can do the snort wheeze and all this, and you know what I mean. That's what I'm talking about when you're talking about redesigning things. If the older things ain't broke, don't try to fix it. There's a lot of guys out there that love the old style barrels. And that's our design, the traditional old style, just regular barrel, and the reeds and stuff that go in those. It's an adjustable call, so that's one thing that we're going to add to our packaging label that I noticed because we just redesigned those this year too. Because we used to just use little bags and we staple them together with the thing on the top and punch it out with a hole. But we actually designed.
Packaging looks a lot better.
Yeah, we actually. We actually do all of our own packaging stuff. We do all of our own labels. We design all that stuff ourselves in-house. So we're not having other companies do that. So it takes a lot of time to get that stuff right and to do it, And we just recently redesigned those and our turkey ones. I think you all may have got our new turkey packages.
I think they're in a clam.
Yeah, they're in the clamshell. Those have always been in clamshells, but we did a new backer. Okay. We've upgraded our backer. I think we may not have done that this year. We had some extras left over from last year, but next year it'll have a different picture on it, and it's a little better to read. But it's a 5-phase grunt call, so you can go from a doe bleed all the way up to a dominant buck. And the little cans that people always like to get, you can do that same thing with that call of ours. So that's one of the good marketing tools there that you could use with some of those customers is that. It's just you can do the bleat can with it.
Okay.
So
that's pretty good.
Yeah. So we hope that goes well, and we'll see. So you guys got any upcoming promotions, events, or anything going on there?
So I will probably do a sale before Christmas. I usually figure my sales on the fly. Like I didn't know what we were going to do on Small Business Saturday until that morning. But that makes it a secret, so I can't give anybody a preview because I don't even know.
Yeah, that's good.
One thing that I do every year, though, usually twice a year, Christmas and Father's Day, is we do fishing mystery bags. Oh. And I have people come in and ask for those all the time. It's $40 worth of fishing product for $25.
Whoa.
But the trick in our Christmas ones, I only made 40. And in 40, there are 4 bags that also has a gift card in it. There's a $50 gift card, there's a $25 gift card, and there's 2 $10 gift cards. So you have a 1 in 4 chance of getting a bag with a bonus card in it.
Oh, wow.
So that's in addition to the $40 worth of product. But I sell a lot of those. It just amazes me how people want me to pick out their stuff and put it in a bag and hide it from them so they can buy it and open it and see what it is.
Like kids again.
That's the fun of it, to see what somebody else's thoughts on what might be working or what they think could be good usage of baits at the time of the year they're getting it. I mean, right. I can see that. I'd buy it.
And I mean, I've had them ask me to do hunting ones, but honestly, a hunting mystery bag is difficult. And the way I look at it is with fishing, you go out, you spend the day, you use one of those lures and you didn't catch anything. You can change and you can continue your day, and I didn't ruin your trip. But if I put a grunt call or something in your bag and you use it and you didn't see a deer or you spooked the deer, you're going to blame me. And I ruined your whole day because of that mystery bag. So we don't do them for hunting. I only do fishing ones. Yeah. But we do have those in stock now because I finished those Saturday. We also do, I know trapping season is in. So we do have an aisle of trapping lures and traps and have the cage traps. I have Hellfire. It is not my favorite. And if you've ever been in my store, you will know that it is not my favorite because it's
strong.
horrible. Oh, it's awful.
It's strong.
It's so bad.
It works well.
I think there are 11 bottles of the 12 that I just got in. I've already had somebody have me open it. But I do have that, but it's not on the shelf, so you have to ask for it. Because I have it in a container in a closet. It's really bad.
Yeah.
Some
of that
strong.
stuff.
I've used Hellfire. It's a good product.
Yeah, it is. But it's bad.
Some of that stuff we get in the mail, and I don't even think the mail guy, he probably wants to throw it on the ground because it'll come in the package, and it's completely sealed, taped, double taped. I mean, everything you can think of to cover this stuff up, and it still smells through the package.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
it's bad.
That's how trapping lures are. They're strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that are that way. It's not that one's the worst I've ever had. But I mean, we had it on the shelf for 2 days. Honestly, the one I got this year, I probably could have put it on the shelf. But the one we had the year before was so strong that it made me think it had spilled. And it literally made us sick, like on the shelf where we were around it all day.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why we put it in a sealed container in the closet so I didn't have to smell it. But,
oh, goodness. All right. Well, Donna, we sure appreciate you joining us this evening. I am so sorry we took up about 45 minutes of your time there before the
45?
podcast. Well,
crazy.
Hey, I'm trying to make it sound a little better.
One more time before we do let you get off here. Let everybody know again where your store's located and how they can get to you.
So we are located at 1427 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Crab Orchard, West Virginia. We are, if you come up on the interstate, you get off at exit 42 and go towards Sophia 1.5 miles, and we are on the right, directly across from the Little General. And there's a new Wendy's going in just on the other side of us.
Oh, that may drum up some nice business for you.
Yeah, so that's supposed to open. It's on the other side of the stoplight. We're right at the light. They're right before the light, and we're right after the light.
Okay.
But our number is a Hinton number, which confuses people, but I moved our phone number because I wanted to keep my number.
Sure.
But it is 304-466-1444. Or you can find us on Facebook at PC Outdoors.
Awesome.
So I don't know if you told this in the beginning because I was listening or trying to do a bunch of other things, but what does the PC stand for?
Well, I like to say politically correct.
Okay.
Because if you've ever met my husband, you'll know that's true.
Nice.
Not really. So we started out back in, I believe it was 2005-ish, with a campground, and it was Pipe Stem Country Campground. Oh. We got in some baits that were in bulk, and we were going to repackage them down to 10 packs. And I thought it looked funny not having a label. So I created a label, but a PCC bait sounded stupid. So I just dropped a C, and that's kind of when we moved from the campground to the store in Hinton, we couldn't think of a name. So I said, just make it PC Baits. And that's what stuck. We went with a DBA of PC Outdoors when we started carrying hunting stuff, because before we were just fishing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, PC Baits kind of sticks you in a box with just fishing.
Sure.
So we got the DBA of PC Outdoors to kind of encompass, survival, because we do have some survival stuff, not a whole lot, but we do have some in hunting and fishing.
Nice.
So only thing I don't sell is FFL firearms. We had our fill of that. We did that before, and I just
too much paperwork and headache.
It's a lot of hassle.
Yeah.
So when we moved to Beckley, we didn't forward our FFL, and so we do everything that doesn't. We have ammo, we have some accessories, and of course the archery and the fishing.
Okay, cool. Now that the pipe stem thing that you were talking about, is that still there? Because I think I've been. Is it right past the actual pipe stem state park?
It is. It used to be a KOA before we bought it. It was a KOA, so it had the typical brown office with the A-frame roof and all. And we sold it. It's been, I don't remember what year it was, but it's been through 3 or 4 hands. But there is still a campground there, and they still have. They even have a restaurant and
they have
all
a little
stuff right there.
It's actually a little gas station, and they have some pretty good food and stuff in there. That's kind of crazy. I didn't know you all.
Yeah. So we had that, but it was way back. I think we stopped. My brother-in-law took it over in around 2013, I think. Honestly, we were shocked when we moved to the store in Hinton. We were shocked at how much of our time was going to be took up. And, we were running both. And I'm a good juggler, but sometimes it's a little hard when you've got too much going on.
Oh, yeah. So, I understand that for sure. Yep. What else was I going to say? Oh, the only reason I know it's there is because, we go to Pipestem State Park a lot, but I had to go down there to get something for the camper because they actually sell camper stuff.
They do. They have some camping supplies for sure. I send people there all the time, especially if it's a Sunday because it's hard to find a place that has anything.
Yep, that's true. All right, Donna. Well, we sure appreciate your time again this evening.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining.
Y'all have a good evening.
All right, you too. All right, guys. Be sure to check out PC Outdoors there in Crab Orchard, West Virginia. Like she said, if you get off the interstate there going towards Sophia, they're right there near Sophia next to the new Wendy's that's going in.
Yeah.
So, Dan, you got anything else for this evening, bud?
No, do I? I don't know.
I don't know. You usually do.
Yeah, I got a couple things, I guess. Check us out at naturesvoicegamecalls.com and use podcast 15 at checkout for 15% off your entire order. And also check out aquacase.net and use promo code podcast 15 at checkout for 15% off your order there. They are your waterproof bag and case experts.
Donna, that could be something that we could help you guys out with if you want to put a promo code on the website. Maybe all for listeners that listen to the podcast. If they listen, they could have a 10% or a 15% off code. They could come in and tell you guys that they heard about you on the podcast, and they'd get 10 or 15% off.
Okay, we can work something out.
That might drum up some business there for you. We'll do all we can to help you out. We're all about supporting local because we're right there with you. We're local as well.
Yep.
We appreciate it.
All righty. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Right. Thanks for watching, and have a great evening.
This episode of On the Limb with Nature's Voice Game Calls is brought to you by Trout Routes. Trout Routes is a premier fishing app that strives to empower trout anglers with information to help you go further and discover new waters, new places, and new faces. Check them out at troutroutes.com. Trout Routes is proud to be able to connect you to local resources and experts, such as fly shops, guides, local brands, and nonprofits. Be sure to check them out at troutroutes.com or the Apple App Store and Google Play Store to download the app today.